Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Craver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulls it, fired, complete. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air, it's Reed. Gets it out fast. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, better look out. He's loose. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Reads it, fires complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw. It's Reed. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Daniels. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they edge closer and closer to Pater. Looking to convert, they'll go to the wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Moss. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Aggies! A great catch and run for 6.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
Texas A&M 7, Arizona State 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Udo. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Here's the pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Touch pass on the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. This Mike back was showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and win games and all the different things they can do. Aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense, these guys are as versatile as it gets.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Moss. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
You got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for a loss. Now you've got 4th and California.
They punted away on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Sends it back in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
incomplete. It's second down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Powers through the defender. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
That is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Coming out with it, it's Craver. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Hauls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking for space. It's Moss. Lights off the defender. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Pressure coming. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He's got the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Arizona.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Finds the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Got enough for the first. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his second year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scadaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more. And I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They want to run it left here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On fourth down, going to the air. Shoots it to the left. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Off play action on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Pulls it in. It's Udo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? The receiver could get it.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give to Brown. He breaks a tackle. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Now on third down for this offense. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big guy smells it. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on fourth down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
Quarterback looks for a little space. Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
It gets no bigger than 1 versus 2, and take a look at how this critical game finished up. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a matchup between the top 2 teams in football is going to go a long way in telling the story of this season.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Back to pass, it's Reed. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Bring in the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Aggies in the hurry up. Rides the back and leaves it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Wilson. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He's got 93 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. You'd love to get the score right now, but you also want to make sure, if you can, that the clock keeps moving.
So let's do both. Let's run the football, keep it on the ground, run the play clock down, but don't turn away a touchdown. If you're getting close and you can get in, take the 2 possession.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's great. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. Under fire. Did the work himself. It's a seam wide open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Bussey. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Texas A&M going quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Moss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. A&M comes back out with another first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
Set to advance on the football.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Time to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Touchdown, Arizona State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And they'll try to tack on two. Motion from the back. Marches ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the option. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Off the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit over